Welcome to the Blue Madness Podcast. Sorry, I took a second there. A production of Dodgers 2080. This is Tim Rogers, and we are here to talk about the one and only 2024 World Series champions, your Los Angeles Dodgers, my Los Angeles Dodgers. Just getting started here. It's not going to be the longest of shows. I'm a little bit early to the show. But want to get started. Do want to get to bed at a decent hour. But let's get right to it. All sorts of rumors. There we go. Bring us Teo, Frida, Adama, Showtime LA is unrelentless, or is relentless in his ways, making sure the Dodgers can score some seriously good players. If they do that, it'll be a pretty darn good offseason. I know later, I think it's at 10:30, the Locked On guys are going to do a show about running it back. I already did one. You can watch it on my channels. I've got it on there, so maybe watch theirs again. Watch mine again, maybe watch theirs, whatever. I'd appreciate that. I'm still of the belief that sign as many of the Dodger free agents as you can. I think that is a really good start. If we were to sign Teo and sign Blake Trinan, that one really worries me for some reason. And Walker Buehler, Kike Hernandez. Those are the four that I would go first. And then if you think you got room for Flaherty, but if you get a Max Fried, you do that too. Or you say, hey, come on both. Of course, Roki Sasaki's out there. I'm not counting on that yet. Even though I still feel really good about it, I don't even care. What do we say on this channel? You can never have enough pitching. And getting Roki and bringing back Buehler, signing Flaherty, signing Fried, probably still ain't going to have enough by the end of the year. Showtime LA says also wouldn't mind Kim if they want to save money and use toward Fried and Sneller Barnes. I think that's a good call too. Kim's very versatile. He's different player, obviously, and I'm concerned about his shoulder surgery. Wow, I said it that time without slurring. Amazing. Yeah, so that's my concern about him is shoulder surgery. That's a big deal, especially with the throwing arm. How much will it impact? We already got one guy coming off shoulder surgery, Mr. Shohei Ohtani. But yeah, I am all in on running it back with as many of those players. Oh, Rosario at 7 Ks through 3. That's good. Jeremy, man, I swear, I know I've said it before. Guy was the walk machine. You just dreaded watching him in 2022. That guy's got some good stuff. What about his walks? Because the guy lights it up in the high 90s. He might even be higher now. When you said Rosario, I saw Rosario and go, we're talking about Ahmed Rosario coming back again? I don't think Ahmed's coming back. The Dodgers, yeah, he'll get a ring though. How about that? He gets a ring. That's what we wanted to see. But that's good to see. I'm good to see Jeremy Rosario throw well. He's a guy, that's a Rule 5 guy right there. Some team might pick him up. I don't know how well he would do. Lashiva Jones comes out spitting facts. Teoscar Hernandez is a total stud. And probably like a lot of you, you watch that fifth inning over and over and over and over and over and over. I might even watch that almost as many times I've watched Freddie's at bat, believe it or not. That last double, that was a good pitch from Garrett Cole. Teoscar punched it. The moment's not too big for that guy. I love that. Man, I love that. Yeah, Teoscar and Dodger Blue is where it's at. Yeah, sign him. Hey, King Yellow Man. Good to see you. Yeah, it feels like it belongs. Let's hope they do it. Yeah, Casey and I will be doing a show again. I just got to get my side of things better. To because I want him on my channel. We want to go back and forth, and maybe do that periodically. We've both been busy. I mean, obviously trying to make content. Also, me flying out to New York, just dealing with the joy of that world championship. But I'm still living it. I'm still flying high on that one. It's awesome. It's an awesome thing. And I really think that this team, once it's back up, once the off season's over, they're going to be one of the top teams. No reason they can't run it back. Get some of those guys back. I know they have to make some tough calls on some of these. I understand that. I don't have to like it, but I understand it. I don't know if you guys saw it. There was a little thing of Paul Sewald. I mean, he's literally going, if I was the Dodgers, I don't have to close. Well, what's the symbol? That is Joseph Mariachi Joe. You think Ferris debuts this year? Who? Well, you know what? My shock is already off because you might be right. Because of course, injuries means he's going to have a chance. Yeah, Chung's going to be good. It's just getting, he's only 20, growing up. I think maybe he's 21 now. He seemed to really fit in with the team. It was good. It's good to see. A lot of good stuff. And he's just got to build up into becoming a starting pitcher, a real live starting pitcher. And not, he throws inning or two or three. That's about it. It's time to start building him up a bit. That's for sure. I'm just doing while we're here, checking the Twitter machine. Oh, gosh, I hate that song. Let's see. Yeah, I when I saw him debut, he dominated in the first inning and then just started, lost command. That's what I saw, and that's a bit of him, but he's just getting started, folks. Remember, new country, new language. Even though he is catching up on English pretty quick, so that was good. He seemed to get along with his teammates really well. Wasn't as isolated. Mikey Kim. Soto money can bring in 2 or 3 all-star level players. However, with the Dodgers money, they could bring in Soto and those guys. I'm just saying. It's not my money. Let's see. You've been watching lots of 2024 Dodgers interviews over the past 3 days. Even guys who are now free agents. Yeah, those are good interviews. I mean, it's always fun to hear them tell their story. I mean, again, I have to repeat. Dave Roberts, Mookie Betts, and Miggy Rowe all said that the Padres were the best team coming into the playoffs. So the Dodgers actually kind of upset them. Amazing. But now the Padres they're missing it. They got a lot of free agents. A whole lot of free agents. I mean, it starts with Tanner Scott, right? Ha-Seong Kim's a big deal. Can we get the Blue Madness top prospects? I don't do that. You know why I don't do that? Because I am face to face with these guys. I'm face to face with them, so I don't do the lists. I'll read other people's lists. I won't do theirs. I'm not gonna. There's too many feelings in there. Too many. Just too much in there. Oh, I haven't seen the Flaherty interviews. I've been a little LSU. I've been a little reluctant because of his free agency. I get concerned. I'd like to see nothing about Teoscar. You hear people throw out tweets that makes it sound like Passon's indicating that someone's Teoscar signing right away. Just wait. It's right now they're still dealing with the qualifying offers. They have a certain time before they can deal with that. I'm going to actually bring that up. MLB 2024 off season. Oh, come on. Calendar. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to see if this is a good one here. Oh, weak sauce. So stupid. Come on. Here we go. Key dates. Maybe this is it. Yeah, let's see what we got here. From CBS. All right. We've seen this one. Glover is announced. Care less. Contract option decisions. Yeah, these are just guys that you have to make those decisions. Deadline to make qualifying offer already there. Free agency is beginning. We've had the GM awards. All the awards finalists announced. Silver Sluggers announced. We saw that yesterday. Hall of Fame ballot released. Awards week. November 19th, players have to make their decision about the qualifying offer. On the same day, the Dodgers have to figure out who they're going to add from their minor leagues onto their 40-man roster. This is a big deal. Showtime LA was talking about Jeremy Rosario. That's one guy. There's a lot of them. I will be doing a show on that. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. You guys didn't get to see this. Well, hopefully I was verbal about it. Sorry about that, folks. Owners meetings, non-tender deadline. So as they're adding some of these guys, there might also be at the same time they're going to, release some guys. Competitive balanced draft picks. This is stupid. Rewarding the teams that don't know how to make money. The classic committee result. Yeah, that's Steve Garvey's on that one. Luis Tiant, I think, is a number one for me. And the winter meetings, draft lottery. That's so silly. So what's this? Here's the odds. Rule 5 draft. Arbitration comes up. Oh my gosh. International signing period. That might matter. Because they got till December 15th on Sasaki until the next one. Then that opens up on January 15th. If that's going to happen. I don't know when they're posting them. The earlier the better, in my opinion. Spring training, Tokyo Series, March 18th and 19th. We are going to have a very short spring training, folks. Very short. I might not even get out there. Dang. Let's see if the Twitter machine has anything going on. I'm going to kill this window because it's going to be a pig, I can tell. Oh, someone's ranking the Padres here. Trash talk versus their chips. I really don't care about LeBron. Oh, CJ Garcia. I think he was from the honestly Dodgers. They kind of had some people leave. So he did a deep dive on Max Fried. It is funny. I don't know if you've seen a few of these. Not that. X is not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Yeah, some of these guys, they're all butthurt because they can't handle freedom. And so I'm leaving Twitter because they can't handle seeing people that disagree. I like that. I think disagreement's a good thing. That's how we see if we're right or wrong to judge what we're at. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Let's see. So okay, here we go. Dodger front office is very smart. If they get Soto, will be under their terms, not his. Yeah, and I honestly, and I talked about this previously. Bryce Harper's contract that he signed before the 2019 season was an absolute disaster for him because no opt outs, no nothing. And then there's rumblings that he wants his contract renegotiated. Screw you, dude. You signed it. Mm-mm. Soto and Boris should learn from that. Go get the big contract with huge upfront money with opt-outs. Do that. 'Cause don't sit there and regret it. I'm good with that. And you know what? And if we only got Soto for 4 or 5 years, I'd be perfectly happy with that, to be honest with you. Passan is kind of on an anti-Dodger arc with championship. That fan that almost broke Mookie's wrist to this nonsense that they're not in Adamas. I didn't see. I haven't read Passan's article. Yeah, that whole Mookie thing was disgusting. See, Mikey's, if we bring in Soto, we will still need to bring in another power hitting righty. Absolutely. Which would mean, well, we'll talk about it. Yeah, way left-handed outside of Mookie for power. Yeah, because Will Smith we just want him to catch and hit 15 to 20. That's a good thing. Bat him sixth. I don't care. Or lower. It's not your money because you're broke. King Yellow Man. Back in the day, plenty of kids got touch players. Hey, not the way Mookie got touched. I just think back in the day we used to actually get to touch players, and I miss it. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. What happened with Mookie was disgusting. Not interested in Flaherty. I still am. I think he's good, solid number 3 or 4. We need those. We need guys that burn some innings. Spring training start. I know it should start it now. Winter meetings are not happening now. No. Those aren't till December 9th through the 11th, I believe, or 12th. I miss going to. The thing is, I'm going to be in Texas like the 14th, but that's for. I can't do that much time. Yeah, I'm gonna miss going to spring training. Yeah. Oh, you miss going to spring training games. Yeah, well, we're all gonna miss them this year. Hep's in the house. There we go. You think Sasaki will come in 2024? Teams already have verbal commitments for 2025. That's true. Yeah, some people would have to renege on stuff. Creates a whole mess for a couple extra million. He's already turning down $300 million to come to the States early. Good points. Let's see. Soto and Ohtani match lefties. It wouldn't matter. There's always a matter. There's always the Adam Clerics out there. Okay, Showtime's top 10. Rushing, DePaula, Ferris, Morales, Hope, Vargas, Chung, Freeland, Bruns, Lindsay. There's a lot of good players in the Dodger organization, folks. Yeah, it's a strong list. That's for sure. Yeah, spring training is a blast. Yeah, for me it's a matter of I want to get a press pass. I'm spoiled now. Wait, what? Son's post brain cancer treatment? Oh man. Is all right? Man, that sucks, Mikey. Yeah, it sucks. Man. No. You got your priorities though, Mikey. That is for sure. Yeah. I get it. I got 2 sons of myself. But yeah. All right. A little bit of clickbait on the thumbnail. It's for me, you get Teo, cancer free, but his brain is messed up and nearly blind. Medcos on you, man. I'm really sorry, Mikey. Dang. The Flacco's in the house. Now let's talk about Teoscar and Soto. So some people are going, well, first of all, you hear, oh, Soto, he's not a good person. He's not good in the clubhouse. We don't know that. You don't judge it by whatever happened in San Diego. That clubhouse run by a knucklehead. That knucklehead's name, Manny Machado. Absolute knucklehead. Soto is a winner. He wants to win. He's already won a World Series and been in another one. He's a game changer. Same time, man, Teo did everything we wanted, didn't he? And more. But you know what? He didn't. I got that vibe. You guys know what? I picked him to be the NLCS MVP in spring training. You know. So he exceeded my expectations, but I had high expectations for him, and he's a guy I want back. And like the little meme says, how about both? How about both? What? So allegedly, Teo is better in right field. I didn't look at the numbers. He wasn't good in left field this year. His throwing's good, but he didn't make use of his stuff. He seemed timid on balls and things like that. So I want them both. But that goes back. We need some right-handed spank. And Teo provides that. Man, I got a couple of, I don't know if it's coming across. I got a couple little shocks coming through. Bruns makes me sad, man. Yep, coming a Dustin May type. No good that they're both Dodgers. I know, it sucks. Yeah, my Hep, I agree with this. I give it a 5% chance that they get Soto. So Hep says, I'm on board with Soto and paying him whatever he wants, but it sounds unrealistic. Kind of. Yep, I give it 5%. So, yeah, so you saw it, Elishiva. Okay, good. Yep. We'll cover, Mikey, we'll cover your son a little bit at the end when we dismiss. Let's see. Yeah, they are not under the pressure to get Soto like the Yankees or Mets might be. That's right. And the Dodgers are a destination location. Players are going to want to come to that. Yeah. So who knows what's going to happen with the outfield? I mean, if they did get an outfield that had Soto in left, Pages in center, and Teo in right, that ain't the best. But Borkett at MASH. We'll see. We'll see what they do at shortstop and center field. I'm really interested in it. Right now, season started. I don't know. Is it Tommy Edman at center? I like him at short, and I'd like to leave room in center for something. But there's a couple good shortstops out there. I mean, Hassan Kim, when he's healthy, is the best or top 2 defensive shortstops in baseball. And if they sign Adames, the blip he had this year, he's been an excellent fielder. So, and he's got a lot of pop. Not much of an average, and he brings a lot of that more striking out stuff, which I'm not a fan of, but you can't have it all. Max Muncy brings a lot of strikeout. Oh, excuse me. Teoscar brings a lot of striking out. Is Outman going to be traded? Right now his value is super low. So if they trade him, it's because they've given up. And that's a good question. I hope they don't. I hope they keep him. I hold out a little candle, a little hope, a little flicker for him. Yeah, Devin Williams shouldn't cost the world. Compared to what, well, they'll get a lot more for him though if they hold on to him. But if they hold on to him, they're going to be in contention, and then they won't end up trading him, and they'll lose him. And they will not make a qualifying offer. Oh, excuse me again. Man alive, I'm so tired. Teo wants to. Okay, the Flaco. No, Teo wants to really come back. I agree. That alone says a lot. We need that in the clubhouse. People who truly want to be in LA, not someone like Antonio Rendon in Anaheim. Tony Rendon. Um, yeah. All those free agents want to be Dodgers. I love it. And there's a lot of players around there who want to be there. Oh, Mikey, thank you for this. Mikey's saying, I just want to say for those who say prayers don't work, my son was given a death sentence by every doc at OHSU just about 2 years ago. He lived. God is real, my brothers and sisters. Amen to that. I agree. I agree. Oh, I missed something from Sammy Boy Smith. Roki will make about 40 million in sponsors annually here. That's why he doesn't want to wait coming to LA. Yeah. Start making that money. And also you start getting development. There's a championship window here. You got to look at all those things. It's not just about the money, but the contract. It is always about the money. You always want to get that money. I want players to get paid, that's for sure. But I'd like to see um, people understanding the money is huge and the opportunities are huge. The chance to be a legend, if you look at it right now, um, Kiki Hernandez has had a nice regular season career. Been decent, had some rough seasons, but had some decent ones. Guy goes down a Dodger legend. Blake Trinan missed almost 2 full seasons. He's going to go down a Dodger legend. Walker Buehler had a terrible season this year. He's a legend. What's Light Beaches? What is going on here? Well, we're talking baseball mixed in with a little bit of God talk. What is happening, Light Beaches? What is going on here? That is always a good question. What is going on here? So yeah, Teo and Soto. I'd find a way to get both. Go full Death Star, like people say. Go full Death Star. Just a little bit of God talk. This is a baseball channel. Dream rotation. Yamamoto, Ohtani, Glasnow, Freed, Crochet, Bueller, and then Kirsch, Frosso, Ferris as fillers. Yeah, we still need more. Alicia, you want Trinan back too? No kidding. Find a way. Don't believe the people are throwing out their little estimates on things. And so like I read, trying into the Phillies 1 year 10 million. Maybe, probably not. Let's see. Max Fried, you worried about his arm? I am a little bit too, Mikey. 6 years for a guy that's had some issues here and there. Let's see. Flecko. Wouldn't be surprised if Roki's team agreed behind the scenes with sponsors to let him come over to LA. There's always something, right, folks? There's always something. Let's see. Hadn't had TJ yet. Well, that's part of the problem. Let him have a TJ first, and then we can go get him. Oh, it is part of the problem. It's huge. I mean, all right, you guys hear about Luis Cruz has replaced Fernando in the broadcast booth. He joins Pepe Inguez and Jose Mota. So welcome back, Luis Cruz, the king of 2012. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they're making predictions. That's okay. They can make all their predictions. I don't know, I'm still at that mode. I'm not even waiting for spring training yet. Still kind of really enjoying what we have and now gearing up for spring training. Let's see. Oh, thank you, LSU. I appreciate it. Yeah, we just like, come talk baseball. I had a long 11-hour day at work. Got a few things done. Had a little bit of time to do this. I think it's better to pay a guy coming off his first TJ, but boy, I don't want to pay a guy to go on surgery and sit for a season or two on our dime. I know. We're gonna have we already have a lot of those, don't we? Saki saw the Padres get whooped at first hand in Game 4. Preller got cocky and thought that Roki was gonna see a clinch. Oh. How could you pick? How could anyone consider picking the Padres over the Dodgers? There's just no way. First, you know where I go. Those uniforms. Our uniforms are gorgeous. Stunning. Work of art. Padres, man. You see that stuff in the bathroom. Yeah, Cloud9. Oh yeah, Jason Schmidt was just broken all over, wasn't he, Mikey? I mean, and you'd have it, so you could say, well, you could play with Darvish, okay, but how long is that going to last? Versus, well, Yamamoto for 12, Ohtani for 10, or now 9-11. um, they're there, and they are the destination station. And to be honest, if you want to go back to Japan, you're better off probably coming out from LA than San Diego. Yep, Dodgers home whites are the best, and is it even close? I don't think it's close. Padres aren't popular in Japan because they're ugly. Dodgers go way back since Hideo Nomo. Oh yeah, boy, I was around. Mikey, I don't know if you were. I was around for that, and watching. They way up at 3 a.m. for him. Yeah, look at this. Ohtani, Yamamoto, Mookie, Freddie, Kirsch, Dave, ownership, and the meeting with the World Series trophy on the table. But old man Darvish and the Padres NLDS 2022 NLDS banner, I know. Oh, Jason Schmidt, man. Okay. So I'm old, but Mikey's up there with me. Probably not as much. But yeah, there's so much. The Padres, we're gonna do bring in Manny Machado. You bring in Tatis, cheater. Oh, nice. You were regular out in the bleachers and by the third base load seats back then. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, I was in San Diego with my geez, when Nomo-san came up in '95. I mean, I had a baby. I had like a 3-month-old when that season started. Yeah. Good times though. Oh, Nomo-san. I still remember, it was in '96, September against the Rockies when he pitched that no-hitter. And and actually I kept my my 1.5-year-old up at the time to watch it. It was amazing. Still one of the greatest no hitters of ever, or any pitching thing, because Colorado's got those big outfields and it's so easy to get that ball in. No one else is there. No one else has done it there. Apparently, Roki is tied to a super rich sports marketing team that allegedly has something to do with this posting. Yeah, there's a lot of money going on, folks. 70% for me on Roki being a Dodger. 70%. Yeah. So, Let's see. Bo, you mean Bo Bichette? Sammy? Roki is a done deal. Yeah, I got it at 70% for sure. I think it's going to happen. That's actually me being conservative. I'm closer to more 90 when I get my heart involved a little bit. I think it's happening too. It doesn't make sense to go anywhere else early. The Yankees, that's another 5 hours from Japan. No winter meetings this week. That's next week. Or next month. 9th through the 12th of December. Oh, if it was winter meetings, we'd be hot. I would not have 61 views. I'd have 1,061 views. Winter meetings come in hot. Man. Sign Roki and Freed and trade for Crochet. Get them all. Yep. Oh. Ooh, tinfoil hat. I like it. Seen people say Dodgers brass paid them to post him. Full tinfoil hat there. Yeah, they have to be careful or else people get suspended for life for that type of stuff. Would you rather have Adames for 7 or 8 years or whatever he's asking for, or buy low on Bichette trade? We can tell the kick rods he truly doesn't suck and bounce back. I don't mind the I'm team Tommy Edman at short. If they get someone else, I'm good with that. Bichette, I'd like to see. He shouldn't cost that much, and Toronto really blew it with that. Any room for Gonsolin, Destime? Yeah, they just have to be healthy, and I think a lot of us agree that Destime is a reliever. Bichette, Roki, and Robert Jr. maybe. No, not JT. Nah, there's no room for JT. No Names wants to bring back James Loney. Robert Jr. can't stay healthy. He'd fit right in. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tommy Tanks. I like him at short. And then you have Miggy Rowe and Tommy Tanks play in center field for that. But you can go get a Robert or find someone else, or maybe Outman plays it, or who knows. Yeah, Gonsolin is a 4 through 6 starter is really good. I just don't like him being one of your top 2 or 3. We'll see how he recovers. I'm really anxious to see that. How we feel about Buxton? I think he's a really great player, but they're going to want a lot for him, and he's a guy that's going to play 2/3 of the games maybe. I wanted him at short in the event where we got re-sign Teo, then trade for Robert. Yeah, I'm with you. Hepatitis C later. We are on the same page. Yeah, and if they traded for Robert, obviously Pages is going in that trade. Healthy junior is a 30-30 guy with gold glove. That's rare. Yeah. I think May could very well be a high leverage arm. Can you imagine him and trying in the bullpen with that nasty stuff? Just hope they get it. Like I said, I want to run it all back. I want to sign our free agents. If we were to, if the off season was just signing our free agents, we would have the best team in baseball if we got them all back. I truly believe that with some of these guys coming back too. Yeah, we would have the best team in baseball. Easy. So that's why I ask, why can't we just run it back? That's what I'm hoping for, folks. Yeah, the channel's not hitting too well tonight. Is Doug on or something like that? Nay's arm is rested. That esophagus. What? I still don't know what happened there. Do we even want to know? If we bring back Kike, we'd have to trade CT3 or CP3. We got to bring back Kike. They'll find. I do think there's a good possibility that they have to move on from CT3. So Ohtani. So Ohtani's not going to start the season pitching. Remember, he just had shoulder surgery on his left shoulder, and that sets his throwing program way back. So it won't be Ohtani. Yamamoto, Glasnow, Sasaki, Kershaw, Gonsolin. Yeah. And then what about Buehler? What about Flaherty? And more. Lakers game, I know, 2024 World Champs. That does sound so nice. No, I get you. CT 166. Hey, he did just fine in the postseason. Did what we needed him to do. Had 2 hits in the game against the Mets, right? Game 6. Watching the Lakers, yeah. The Lakers aren't winning? You want Snell over Fried? I lean that way too. Either one's going to be really good. Oh, ate something. Oh, what did he eat? Like one of those deer antlers? Man, that's a bummer. Yeah, exactly. It's a deer horn. uh, yeah, he loves trolling folks when he goes and throws that hunting stuff on his Instagram and stuff. He's trolling. He's trolling. I actually am not a hunter. I'm a big meat eater, big believer in shooting guns. I just don't like shooting animals. I'm glad there's someone else doing it. Speaking of deer horn, you missed deer season this year. Well, next year. You hey, Osterberg, Mr. Craig Osterberg's in the house. Mikey, do you like make jerky out of deer? I've heard deer jerky's pretty darn good. It's all the folks on Twitter. I know, I love it. Did he eat the antlers? I know. All right. Anything else, folks? I'm just coming in for a bit. Just wanted to get in there. Esophagus hernia. Oy. Okay, let's get a few couple. If the Dodgers get Roki, we'd worry about rotation. Of similar pitching stuff from them, Roki, Yam, and Ohtani. But they're still different. I mean, Chinese people eat antlers for medicine. Ooh, baby. Do you eat elk? I'd like to eat elk. I've never had it. It's real expensive. Yeah, I think what I think with CT3, they're gonna unload him to a team as part of a trade. Dodgers end up paying most of his contract, and they'll send a prospect to maybe lower that. Yeah, I like Ohtani as my closer, or as a reliever. If Dodgers signs Snell, it might take him a few days to readjust because I historically think of Snell as anti-Dodger because he's good against the Dodgers, isn't he? He's good. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it can't. It's the last year. There is an option in there, some player option, so it'll be like a total of 18 million or something like that. Have to eat. His hitting he has enough for 700 million. The marketing's insane. It's insane. But still, if they haven't been able to come in the ninth or tough outing, why not? That's what I do. Bring back AJ Pollock. I don't think he played anywhere this year. Is AJ Pollock done? I wonder. I want to take a quick look. Say what? Let's see. AJ Pollock. Pollo. Yeah. Is he done? Huh. He might be done, folks. Pollo. Where's it at? He last played with the Gigantes 2023. That's sad. Oh, volunteer assistant coach. Wow. Huh. Wow. Dang. Hey, you know what though? If someone said, Tim, you can play in the major leagues for over 10 years, you can have a 273 batting average, with over 1,000 hits, 145 home runs, 485 RBI, 122 stolen bases, be an all-star once, and be a world champion. Shoot, that's a pretty darn good career. That's a really good career. Not bad. AJ Pollock, like those that are about to rock, we salute you. Ew, look at that. They had a great career. We salute you, AJ Pollock. Let's see. Just doing a little bit of checking here. Okay, the Lakers did get the W. I really don't want to see Kamala's husband kissing Jill Biden. All right, I'll play this. This is Paul Sewald talking about Dodgers. Let's see if I can get it on here.
I think for me, most importantly, I've shown that I can be a closer. I think teams should respect that. The most important thing that I want is to go to a situation where I'm going to be comfortable and that I can pitch my best. Now, if that's in the 8th inning in LA, then that's the 8th inning in LA. If it's the 9th inning somewhere else, then that's where I'm going to take. I think for me, most importantly, I've shown that I can be a closer. I think teams should respect that as we have our conversations that, like you said, I closed out the NLCS to go to the World Series. I've done it almost at the very top. So I know I can do that role. I just need to make sure that I am in the best situation for me and my family and somewhere where I'm going to be the best version of myself. And I wasn't necessarily the best version of myself this year. And so that is all I'm focused on, is trying to figure out what organization is going to bring out the best in me, whether it's new coaches, new analytics, new ideas, and then we're going to go from there. And if it's LA, they have lots of closers. Lots of people get a chance at 9th inning. And so, if it's Evan Phillips, if it's Michael Kopech, if it's me, or if it's anybody else, that's part of the situation there. And that I'll take that into consideration and we'll go from there.
That's a future Dodger right there. Okay, let's get into the rumor game here. I just heard another speculated upon rumor. Brewers get Chris Taylor, Nick Frasso, Diego Cartaya, Yoandre Vargas. The Dodgers would get, was it Freddie Peralta and Devin Williams? Interesting. Well, we'll see. Let's see what he does have. He's a blue check, but we pay for those. I mean, I'm a blue check too. It don't mean nothing. I just pay for it because I want an extra thing. And it is my accounts. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. I'm wearing out, folks. I need to hit it. Let's see. I'm going to go. All right. We got a few to answer, then I'll check out. Let's see. Taylor Hosey, Ryan Ward. Yeah, for use coffee table. And probably the catcher. I can't remember off the top of my head. Gosh, my brain hurts so bad. Dalton Rushing, can't wait. Got to bring him up, yeah. Yanks want Snell again. Kike 2. Let's see. Yep, Seahad. Bring back Steve Garvey. He did lose his election. I'm bummed about that. The guy who beat him is I'm going to leave it alone. Who will be the first base coach? Puig, perfect. Maybe Pollock could be the first base coach. Yeah, I heard Puig's playing in Korea again. Who will be? They'll have a first base coach in a month or two. Yeah, Dalton Rushing is held back for Austin Barnes to get his tenure in majors for pension, basically. Yeah, he's still got like two and a half more years. So yeah. Paul Sewald talking like he's Mariano Rivera, but most importantly, he wants to be a Dodger. Is what it sounds like. He'd be nice to have. He said, "I almost did at the top," meaning the Seager home run. Yeah, almost. Go to the Guardians. Yeah. Let's see. I don't mind Smith's contract. It's fine. Yeah, 14 million. It's a good deal. I'm all in on it. All right, folks. I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. I'm hoping to get some good sleep tonight. So, Steve Harvey lost his election. No, but Steve Garvey did. Yeah, Steve Garvey was going to lose that election. California is a one-party state. He actually outperformed Trump. Oh, real quick. So I will be starting to do members-only type things. Yeah, good night, Mikey. Just so I'll be doing some members-only things coming up. The memberships are cheap. They're 99 cents. But if I build that membership up enough, that's where I'm going to probably do giveaways and stuff like that. So yeah. So those will be coming out. I will be announcing those videos. But there will be specific member type things. I'm just going to keep it on here. I'm not going to do Patreon or Discord. There's so many good Discords out there, allegedly. I do some couple Discords, but very, very little. I like talking instead. I get tired of typing. I type enough at work. So I get tired of it. So before we go, let's just, for Mikey Kim, let's lift up his son. His son is recovering from brain cancer surgery and, has some residual effects. We pray for his healing. That's important. I believe that God can heal. And so I do want to, if you are the praying type, put Mikey's son up there. I will be praying for him also. I do pray for healing for him. And so we'll add a little bit to the closing, okay? So the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. We do also lift up Mikey's son, and we pray for complete healing for him. Pray for restoration of finances for Mikey. It's all rough, I get it. And we just pray that your will be done and that joy would abound. So thank you for making your presence known to Mikey and his family. So on that note, I do appreciate y'all. You know that. I'm just out of gas. I'm tired. I don't want to be yawning anymore. I'm just so tired. Spread the word. I appreciate sign up membership. It's literally 99 cents a month, and I'll make it worth your while. I release everything early to not the live obviously, but I release everything else to my members as early as possible, and then you guys get them later. So appreciate you all. As always, thank you so much. And God bless. Go Dodgers.